Song. First time I ever heard this song was on 10 Things I Hate About You, with Heath Ledger's little performance over it. So I actually saw that movie the other day, and that's what made me want to sit here and figure this thing out. So I'm playing it a little bit funkier. I'm not doing exactly what they do, but you can change it however you want. All the chords will work. So we're going to start out with this intro. We're going to start out with this F sharp major, first inversion with B flat on the bottom. Bar D, G, B, and E on 4, have 6 on D and 5 on B. And with all these, we're going to hit the open E string, right, and strum down. So take your index finger, push it up against the A string to mute it out. Alright, and then from that F sharp major, we're going to go to F sharp minor. Again, push your ring finger up against that A string. So you have open E, 7 on D, 6 on G, 7 on B, 5 on E. Alright, and then we're going to go into E major, first inversion with G sharp on the bottom. Bar all of 4, D, G, B, and E, 6 on D and 5 on B, and then have your pinky on 7 on the B string. And we're going to walk down this horn line. Alright, so what you're going to do is, we're going to go 7 on, just strum down. Just don't hit the E string, right? Just strum down from the low E to the B. And then go 7 on B. Take your pinky off. That'll leave you 5 on B. Take your middle finger off. That'll give you 4 on B. Back to 5B. Back to 7B. And then hit the high E string. I take my pinky off because I don't want those to ring. And then we'll go back 7, 5, 4, 5, 7 to high E again. You just repeat it, right? So you have. And then I'll kind of slide into this F sharp minor. Okay, and then the last part we just go. Just walk it down 7, 5, 4 on the B string, back to 5, back to 7, and then just hit the open E, right? So that's your whole intro, right? Into the verse, and the verse is just going to be E major 7 to E7, but I wanted to have some movement playing by myself, so I'm going to move around like 3 triads over each chord. So we're going to have E major 7 9 9 9 A D G B. I just kind of hit it, give it a smack, and it's kind of muted in between. You kind of find your own rhythm, whatever you want to do, right? And then we're going to go 14, 13, 12, 12. Back to 7, 9. Then we're going to go to that E major we played before, that first inversion, or D, G, B, E on 4, 6 on D, and 5 on B. I kind of just strum that out, right? So you have... Alright, and then we're going to go to E major 7, borrow a 7 from A down, 9 on D, 8 on G, 9 on B. As you hit that, we're going to go to this inversion of E major 7, bar D, G, B, E on 9, have 11 on the high E string. Back to your first chord. Then we're going to go 7 on A, 6 on D, bar D, G, B, E on 4. Alright, so that's your first part, right? And then we're going to go to E7, bar all the 7 from A down, then have D and B on 9. Then the next E7, bar D, G, B, E on 9, have 10 on the high E string. Go back to your first chord. Then we're going to go to this E7, bar D, G, B, E on 2, 4 on G, 3 on B, 4 on E. Alright, so your whole verse you have... into A major, and I'm going to do 2 A majors here, 7, 6, 5, 5, and then up to 9, 10, 9, G, B, and E. Then we're going to go A minor twice, just go 5, 7, 5, 5, 5, up to 10, 9, 10, 8. Okay. Then after A to A minor, we're going to go E major, D, G, B, E on 4, 6 on D, 5 on B, then go to 7, 9, 9, 9 for your other E major, and we're going to go to F sharp major to F sharp minor, thumb on 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, take your middle finger off of G on 3, that'll give you F sharp minor, and then we go back into the first time it'll end just going 7, 5, 4, 5, 7 to open E, right? All those I called out are on the B string. Okay, but the second time, when it leads into the chorus and that little horn line, we're going to do the full thing of, okay, where we go to E and we hit it twice. And after you do that, you hit that high E again. Go up and do this horn part, right? This is a cool little part. We're going to go F minor to F sharp minor, 10, 10, 9, 8. Take that same shape up a half step to your F sharp minor, 11, 11, 10, 9. Do this 3 times. Then we're going to go E major, 14, 13, 12, 12 to G sharp minor, 13, 13, 12, 11. And then when you start, the pickup is going to be starting on F sharp minor and then going back the way we started, right? So you have... Then at the end, we're going to go up to this B diminished. It's like a B diminished add 6. Because we're going to add this G sharp in it, but you have you can hit the open E if you want. We're going to have 14 on A, 15 on D, 13 on G, open B, and then 16 on the high E. We just kind of strum that down into the chorus, right? Okay, in the chorus, I'm making like extra funky. I'm going to do like 2 or 3 chords for each chord, little triads. And the rhythm's just going to be a hit, a down up scratch, and then another hit, right? this way. You can change it if you want, but we just go F sharp minor, 2 4 2 2 2. Your next F sharp minor, 7 6 7 5. Then we're gonna go into B7, 7 on low E, 7 on D, 8 on G, 7 on B. Hit this twice. Give it a little scratch in between. Your next B7 will be 9 on D, 8 on G, 10 on B. Okay, and after that, the next B7, bar D, G, B, E on 9, have 11 on G, B on 10, E on 11, right? And then from here, the first time around, we're going to go up to G sharp minor 7, bar A down on 11, then have 13 on D and 12 on B string. Do this like 3 times, and then put your pinky on 14 on the high E string, right? Then we're gonna go to C sharp minor 7. We're gonna play 2 of them. 9 with your thumb on the low E, mute out the A, or D, G, B, and E on 9. Then the next C sharp minor 7, bar 4 from A down, 6 on D, 5 on B. Take that shape down a half step to C minor 7. That walks you back into your F sharp minor, right? So altogether, the first half of your chorus, you have okay. Second time, we're going to repeat the first part, F sharp minor twice. B7, and now instead of going to G sharp minor 7, we're going to go to E major, right? 14, 13, 12, 12, and then to another E major triad, 9, 9, 7, G, B, and E. Okay, and then we're going to walk down this B diminished chord, right? So we have B diminished will be D and B string on the 9th fret, G and E string on the 10th fret. And we're going to hit this 3 times right here. I'm going to call out fret numbers, and when I say like 9th fret, 8th fret, I mean the fret that your index and middle fingers are on, right? So 9th fret diminished is B diminished, we're going to hit 3 times. Then we'll start walking it down chromatically. We're going to go down to the 3rd fret. The only fret we're not going to hit is the 5th fret, right? So we'll have, alright, so you go 1, 2, 3 on the 9th fret, then you go 8, 7, 6, 4, 3 into F sharp minor, right? So that's that whole thing. Alright, same shape all the way down. Then you go back into your F sharp minor again twice. We're going to repeat what we did in the beginning, right? And then hang on F sharp minor 7. And we'll end on a D7 at the end of the chorus, right? Bar 5 from A down, and then 7 on D and B string. Alright. And then from there, I'll go back into the verse, and it's going to change keys, right? So it's going to go up a step and a half to G major. So just for time's sake, I won't go over every single triad and everything, but it's just going to be your G major to your G major 7 to your G7. Alright, so you have 10, 12, 12, 12, G major, your G major 7, 10, 12, 11, 12, G7. Take your middle finger off of G, and you have 10, 12, 10, 12. Okay, then it's going to go to C major, 8, 10, 9, 8, 8. Then take your middle finger off of G on 9 to C minor. Okay, then we're going to go back to G major, however you want to play it. Okay, and then from G major, we're going to go A major, 7, 6, 5, 5. To A minor. Just take your middle finger off of 6 on G, right? Okay. And then it's going to go I can't remember if it does this or if it skips that part, but it goes back into the horn part, right? And it doesn't play it in G, it plays it in E, right? So you just go back and do the same thing. So that whole little G thing, if you wanted to do it, you could still go... you can do all that stuff if you want to do all that. And then just the C. It might just go back to G and resolve and hang on G for a second, and then go back into that horn part. And then it just choruses out the rest of the song, right? So that's it. It's just a short key change in the second verse. Only the verse part goes to G, and then it goes back into E major for the rest. So that's everything. I'll try to put all the chords in the description. Just practice slow and have fun.